This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fart. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. And like the dreaded massive that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Let me tell you guys something about the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Let me say it again. The Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Terence Crawford, Budmanfans, Hino's Sports gonna reveal these motherfuckers for what they are, their truest and their most prosperous levels. They are ravening wolves that are hiding in sheep's clothing. Let me say it again. They are ravening wolves that are hiding in sheep's clothing at its truest and its most prosperous levels. Budmanfans are pure fucking beta supremes. They always fall their ass up under a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics. They wanna fall up on the Errol the True Spence, but they're not really Errol the True Spence fans. This is what Hino's Sports revealed through his absolution and resolution when he showed up on the YouTube scene, dog. Through standard bearing, through standard trend setting, and through global iconing. Hino's Sport had to reveal in his most wholehearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion, in his iteration of the Moses fashion, of upholding the law, which is to be authentic and consistent, which is to be men and women with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset, which is to be no 50-50 over here, but we lay down that bad boy with confidence and fortitude. But when Hino's Sport is in warpath mode, he's channeling his Apostle Paul, because what you guys need to understand is Apostle Paul came with spiritual boldness, dog. Like nobody's business. He checked Apostle Peter, and Apostle Peter, upon the rock of his foundation, the church was built. But when he got out of line, the Apostle Paul had to check him, because he had to carry the burden of the 2/3 of the New Testament. This is what Hino's Sport got to carry. The burden of the 2/3 of the YouTube world, boxing and basketball. So when I carry this burden, I got to come in its most wholehearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion. And what is it? Budmanfans are really ravening wolves that are missed in sheep's clothing. They don't rock with Errol the True Spence. They want Errol the True Spence to lose, so they could be right there and say, hey, you see, I told you, man, Bud was going to beat Errol the True Spence. You know how you could tell? These Rudy pouring plum braids, classic Dolce and troglodytes, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric did not hold Terence Crawford, the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence, to the same standards as Errol the True Spence. When Errol the True Spence had supposedly less than subpar performances to them, because they don't know shit about fucking boxing. They don't even have a clue. They're showing you their casuals at their truest and their most prosperous levels, supposedly against Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia hasn't have a boxing lifeline since Errol the True Spence regressed his ass into a Uber, a Lyft, and a hold up. Hey, taxi, Tijuana cab driver fighter. Sean Porter's looking bloated as fuck with Errol the True Spence trauma left and fucking right. Bloated so much to the point to where he had the nerve to say that Manny Pacquiao had a better career than Floyd fucking Money Mayweather, dog. That's what bloated trauma does to your ass. It knocks your ass down to its truest and its most prosperous levels. But you motherfuckers in your rabbit ass mouses had the fucking nerve to sit here and say that Errol the True Spence didn't look like Errol the True Spence. Looking and feeling like shit, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that haven't looked in the fucking mirror. And if these motherfuckers standing next to Hino's Sports chicks gonna tell them, these chicks are gonna tell Hino's Sport, whip that thing out and beat it down. Because this motherfucker right here can't beat it down because he got malaria in the fucking dick. Let me say it again. This motherfucker can't beat it down because he got malaria in the fucking dick. So I need your dick. That's heart-filled. And that can pound that shit out to pound that shit out. Estrogen-filled motherfuckers. Titty-flapping motherfuckers. 300-plus pound motherfuckers telling you about how Errol the True Spence look when Terence Crawford has been fighting nothing but the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence type of opponents. These motherfuckers need to stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. They want Errol the True Spence to lose, so they all can run their rabbit ass mouths and say, look, you see, I told you. That's why they saying it's a 50-50 fucking fight. But they supposedly Errol the True Spence fans. If you're an Errol the True Spence fan, you know Danny Garcia is getting fucking bulldozed. You know Danny Garcia is getting fucking steamrolled. You know come December 5th, Errol the True Spence is going to what? Danny Garcia is fucking cherry. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat truth-telling fashion. But they don't want to say that. They want to be on that bullshit. They want to be on that fuck shit. They want to be on that riding shit. Because betas, when it's all said and done, they're rooting for the beta secretly. But openly, they're rooting for the alpha. When Errol the True Spence fight happens this weekend, Hino Sport is dropping a video, a live stream, and a fucking video on top of that to Ether and Merc, these motherfuckers that's gonna try to celebrate Errol the True Spence. Oh. Y'all motherfuckers, the tiger's foot is going to get applied on the giraffe's fucking neck. You're not gonna celebrate this shit. Because you motherfuckers were ravening wolves, intermingling and acting in sheep fucking clothing. That's what you were at your truest and your most properest levels. So you don't get to celebrate this win. Because you guys showed your true colors after the Sean Porter fight. Trying to be the loudest motherfucker in the room, usually being the insecure, Ja Rule looking motherfuckers. He knows this boy had the 50 cents they fucking ass. They rabbit ass, get on his gang, his con. Sitting there saying, you should have fucking be with Blu-ray. The fuck out of here. Go slurp fucking Blu-ray, that $2 rental hoe, that $2 layaway hoe. Because Errol the True Spence is a true alpha extraordinaire, governed by true alpha economics, doing heavyweight lifting of Lamont Peterson, heavyweight lifting of Mikey Garcia, heavyweight fucking lifting of Sean Porter, and doing heavyweight lifting of Danny Garcia, heavyweight lifting of Kell Brook. But you want to sit here and compare the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fist that fought a lame duck Jeff Horn, a guy who was there just to give a fucking belt, Mir Khan that was 5 years past his prime at that time. A fucking mean, but gene, but goo gageen, but green for fucking doodle machine that didn't fight after 9+ months and dropped Terence Bud Crawford within 3 rounds, and y'all still making justifications for Bud? Don't get me fucking started up in here. A one-legged, one gimp variation of Jose Benavidez. I'm in warpath mode. Anybody can fucking get it, dog. In this mode, anybody can fucking get it. When it's all said and done, you Terence Bud Crawford, Bud fan man crushes, Bud fanboy man crushes, slurper in the Chihuahua, barking behind the damn fence, nut juice. We see you motherfuckers for what you are. Don't come here and try to celebrate Errol the True Spence win. Because guess what? Hino Sport gonna crash that party just like Hino Sport crashed the Blu-rayologist motherfuckers. That's why they silent. Because Hino Sport single-handedly ethered and murked that theology. That's right. Y'all not gonna get this celebration. The celebration gonna be for the motherfuckers that roll for Errol the True Spence through the ups and the downs. Because we saw these motherfuckers for what they are. Ravening wolves acting in sheep's fucking clothing. Errol the True Spence is everything that Terence Bud Crawford is not. And when these motherfuckers made justifications for Terence Bud Crawford after he ducked Errol the True Spence saying 60-40, when we know his ass can't sell a fucking chicken dinner, let alone a fucking cookout, that's sad. Even you let IBFP anxiety attack say Bud's fucking ducking. And if his ass can say that shit, why can't your rabbit ass say that shit? That's when we know Terence Bud Crawford fanboy man crushes or Budmanfans are mediocre as fuck, just like Terence Bud Crawford. Because anything flies. They accept any bullshit and fuck shit. And we sit here and watch this nosedive of a fucking fight against Crawford versus Brook. How Brook was just sitting there giving Terence Bud Crawford the credibility of non-credibility, half fucking truths of a bullshit and a fuck shit win, and y'all justified this bullshit. How the fuck you hit a motherfucker on the shoulder, but yet you win? It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, In its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion as simple as this, Hino Sport revealed that Terence Bud Crawford fanboy man crushes are fake as fuck Errol the True Spence fans, so-called black community fan bases, and they want Errol the True Spence to fail so they all can run their rabbit ass and say, I told you, I fucking told you, I fucking told you, because Errol the True Spence didn't endorse their ass. Because Errol the True Spence is a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics that they can't fucking understand. These pure beta supremes are rooting for Terence Bud Crawford because guess what? Just like them, he's a fucking pure beta fucking supreme. Why do you think he's always hating on Errol the True Spence? Because he wish he was like Errol the True Spence. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true telefashion. Stop listening to these and then come on another channel opera fucking singers on YouTube that are really ravening wolves that are hiding in the midst of sheep's clothing. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true telefashion. I keeps the foot on the what on the next. I keeps the foot on the what on the next. The bottom line is this. Hino Sport is going to crash the fucking party of these Rudy Poo and Plum Brains, classic Dolce Troglodytes, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric that think they're going to celebrate Errol the True Spence bulldozing and steamrolling Danny Garcia, that think they're going to celebrate Errol the True Spence when he whoop Danny Garcia's cherry come December 5th. I'm on your ass. This is Warpath mode. And y'all not getting this celebration. This is going to be for the likes of a Hinos Sport, the likes of a Tom Ross TV, the likes of a Contender Regime, the likes of motherfuckers like that, the likes of a Esau the Devil. Motherfuckers like that rocked and ride with Errol the True Spence all the way through and fucking through. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat truth television. This is Hinos Sport. Check it out.